So they too know they still have more to play for here with now just 2 games remaining tonight and Sunday in the regular season in the ACC. Watch for that intensity tonight from this Blue Devil team, being themselves and doing it with force. That was the message from Kara Lawson as Delaney Thomas works the glass for her first point.
Trying to create off that ball screen, and sometimes that can lead to turnovers.
Taina Mair, one of the seniors on this Duke Blue Devil team. Good for 2.
I want to get better, sharper, get stronger on the boards.
Yeah, they were out-rebounded by 4 in that loss at Clemson, as there are the first points for the Seminoles tonight. Conversation along with Hannah Hidalgo. Boy, turnovers happening on both ends of the floor right now.
Yeah, a little bit of a rusty start. And Florida State, seeing that go in for them, seeing that early.
For Duke, the last time these 2 teams played here a couple of years ago. Fournier. Boy, she's got to work so hard there in the paint. Defense held its ground that time. Shavers has all 5 of Florida State's points. Make it 8. Jasmine Shavers.
So much success from behind the 3-point line tonight. In my opinion, you got to hit at least 14 threes and stop some of that. Those paint points for Duke, those easy passes. Can't let that happen.
And you have to be able to handle the pressure after a make. I'd say that'll do. Soleil Williams has her first points coast to coast. Fournier can also run the floor really well. And 1 opportunity.
Toby Fournier coming right in to meet Tatum Green.
Going to continue to be important for her because teams are going to play her tough.
Yeah. I mean, to me, that's something if I were her, to be so proud of and continue to work on, obviously. Good way to describe that.
And you have to get that one exactly right if you're throwing it that far across the court. Shavers. Boy, she is hot to start this one tonight for Florida State.
Yeah. What I do like about the way she plays, though, and something that gives you some reassurance, she's never going to pressure the game. She's going to allow the game to come to her.
That is just well executed by the Blue Devils. Kubek working the roll. Kubek can sped up that 3. Said that's part of her game. She's in paint.
And I loved what Brooke Wyckoff told us earlier in the week just about how comfortable Ali Kubek is playing against the top teams in the country. Freedom, having been in those situations.
Pull up, blocked from Fournier, one of the best in the ACC on the defensive end as well. Mair, back out to Nelson.
Nice
Over
dish.
to Fournier, finding the open player. That's how the offense is supposed to work.
Seen Shavers try to hit that same shot, and then the drive in the dish when the defense reacts.
Mair on the bench at the moment for Duke. Good run and follow up there, and Duke just missing some easy looks inside. That was harder.
I knew they had a couple, but 9. My goodness, and then they are leaving some on the board, so just 6 second chance points. And more good defense.
Seminoles have missed their last 5. Shavers, just barely kept that pivot foot down. Treadwell on the follow. And not thinking about, this is my last game in Cameron in the regular season. This is my last this or that. Seminoles beating the buzzer here at the end of the first quarter. Who would have predicted this?
The first quarter lead. Good inbound and a fadeaway. Little help.
Shot blocked by Fournier. That results in a turnover.
Look at the double sandwich with her and Delaney Thomas. Fournier said, I'll put us 3 on the board. Watch me. Yeah, that's a tough shot for Florida State against Robertson, and then before against Toby Fournier. There's just too much size there, so you want to keep that ball moving. And maybe kick it back out, see if you can relocate and get better position for the score.
Delaney Thomas, by the way, credited with that rebound. That's her 9th already.
My goodness.
She's been the best on the glass, and that is making 6 of their first 10. Had gone 3 of 17 until those transition points. Fournier, 2 for 2. There was make herself big. It was effective. Jackson in the corner. There it is, and you can see her look up and say, the Seminoles, who were stride for stride with her. That's not easy to do. Bowles.
Wow, great block, excellent timing, and was calling for the ball. She's like, let me pay it off, I'm open.
Jackson hoping to do that, and that is now double-digit rebounds. Actually, Kubek did well just to keep possession.
Oh, seriously.
And what a three from the corner.
Yeah, and you see Duke still trying to run the offense off a screen. That's a tough pass. Good heads-up defense from Riley Nelson.
Jackson, open for three, knocks it down.
And that's just a lot of wasted time dribbling, trying to figure it out.
Shavers, Kubek on the offensive glass, makes it go for two more. Halftime, Seminoles, maybe one more chance at some points here. Shavers to the rim and in. Well, she hadn't scored since the first quarter. She now does it to finish off the second.
This time of year.
Well, we have a game here at Cameron Indoor Stadium tonight. Duke Blue Devils.
Or even a hot second. With that joint in your body, and you use your ankle for so much for basketball.
Shavers had it blocked by Fournier. Nearly tapped that one away, and now does. Fournier picks it up. Fournier knew exactly where she was going. That's to the rack.
Yeah. Maybe saving it for postseason, maybe.
Mair. Well, I think we know what the message at halftime was for the Blue Devils.
Transition from this team. Duke is good and at their best when they are out and running. They can create. They've got so many tough finishers on this team.
Before the conference season started. Williams blocked again by Fournier.
Great positioning down low from Thomas. Are you kidding me? Toby Fournier so good at reading shots. And good team ball and getting out transition with defense, hitting their sweet spots. That's a nice move from Tatum Green to score in the paint.
Delaney Thomas also working a double-double, has a career-high 13 rebounds, and Ashlon Jackson after the answer, the bank not open this time. Nelson, yeah, that's another three.
And something that they've cleaned up, but again, when they're not playing their game, you can tell, because Duke's turning the ball over.
Bulls.
Oh,
fall away, fall down. Impressive on and off the court. Kay Yao, Servant Leader Award winner this season. Thomas had it blocked by Kubek. Jackson giving it up to Fournier. Mair, offensive rebound, rolls it over the front of the rim. Crowd urging the Blue Devils to bring it on the defensive end. 6 to shoot for Kubek and the Seminoles. She backs down Fournier. That's a new career high, making 5 blocks for Fournier. Jackson, step back three, you know it.
Assists falling all together. First, smush.
Presence when she steps on the floor. And those are 3 players Duke has not had this season. Talk about toughness, though. Can we just give a little love to Soleil Williams? Not even. Shavers spinning toward the basket, little off balance, doesn't matter, it's good.
Acrobatic abilities tonight. This time, the spin move and the tough underhand. That game for you, huh?
That's right, close enough. Outside Atlanta. Blue Devils running the floor as they do so well. Jordan Wood has her first field goal of the game.
Yeah, welcome to Atlanta.
Where the players play. Jackson, speaking of players, bringing their A-game. Sion has gotten a lot of screen time.
Yeah, they came prepared tonight.
Uh-oh. Heat check, real deep that time for Jackson. Williams on the break with some contact finishes.
Right, take your deep breath, but then get on with it. You don't want to think about a free throw too much. Really at all.
Shot attempt off the front of the rim. Another rebound for Fournier, who, as we said, has that double-double working. Nelson, 5 on the shot clock. And it is taken away. That's Mari Girton, the freshman out of Cincinnati. And Duke, it's just something that has remained really important to her. And I just love seeing that. I mean, it just makes you smile watching him down there.
Oh, man, he is. Talk about joy for the game tonight.
Yeah, Riley Jackson. 9-0 Blue Devil run here over the last couple of minutes. Fournier, she runs the floor. Those bigs, for the most part, have stuck with Fournier. And then she's still gotten hers. Kicks it out this time for Nelson. How about another assist for Fournier?
Give me the ball so I can create for somebody else.
14-0 Blue Devil run. Duke flexing its muscles now of the ACC regular season title and the #1 seed in next week's ACC tournament. A good finish, strong one there from Shavers.
Will they match up with any of those earlier teams? Will we see a potential Duke LSU rematch? Great take. That's going to be one of Duke's biggest strengths heading into the postseason.
3 from the Seminoles. Robertson looking for a foul. Mair was just looking for the ball, stays with it, and we'll have some free throws coming. All 5 starters for the Blue Devils tonight in double figures. Robertson off the bench.
She got the ball, she was looking to kick out, the double teams were coming. Reset, Ashlon Jackson came over, and then the slip for the successful shot.
Shavers.
Taina Mair to have the game she's had, and for Duke to bounce back after a huge loss to Clemson.
Nelson. Men's hoops coming up on Tuesday, doubleheader. You got Virginia and Wake Forest, and then Louisville, Syracuse here on ACCN and the ESPN app. And that's going to do it for this one tonight. What a finish. What a bounce back by the Blue Devils, who do claim that #1 seed in the ACC tournament.